Okay. So let's try this again. I went back to my old overlay and stuff. So hopefully this works a little better. We'll see. Hey Ashy Larry. I was having some technical difficulties, so I had to restart everything. So I'm trying to make a couple adjustments here. So bear with me, please. Okay, so I think that's good. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully this is working a little better now. Molly's back here unplugging shit, right? So hopefully this is better. I went back to my the overlay I was using before. I didn't know if that had anything to do with it or not. Like, I installed a new camera and maybe that had something to do with it. I'm not sure. But I'm back. It seems to be working now. I'm hoping it stays that way. I don't know why it was being weird, but we're back. We're back. Glad y'all came back. Thank you for coming back, those who did so far. So yeah. The frame rate is much better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I could hear my computer doing something in the background. I don't know what it was doing in the background, but I think whatever that was causing the issue. So I restarted. That seemed to have fixed it. What's up, Jose? What's going on? It's good to see you. Oh, you see him like creeping up, right? I don't have him turned on. I should turn him on so I can control him, but I don't have him turned on right now. I'm good. I'm hanging in. I've been reading all the craziness about. I got like two. Oh no. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry. My cord for my iPhone is stuck in the wheel of my chair. So I don't want to break it. So give me 1 second. There's always something going on. Y'all, if I wasn't like... There we go. Hey, Tetsuya. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what... Like, I thought I had turned everything off that would be on in the background. But I don't know. Like, that's why I don't like PCs, because I feel like PCs do a lot of stuff like in the background when you don't really want it to do things in the background. Like, Macs don't do that. Macs don't do all that. They just don't. So if I could get all this stuff to run properly on a Mac, I would definitely be on my Mac. I would not be on this computer. I would not. What's up, Von D? What's up, Von? What's up? What's up? So yeah, so it's just a Thursday. It's just a Thursday. I've been like gobbling up information about, did y'all see like the whole like GameStop stock situation and like what's going on with Reddit and regular humans, regular people like driving the price of certain stocks up, and like making money on it? Like I've been reading like everything I can possibly read for the past day since yesterday, since it happened yesterday. Stocks are going crazy. They still are. They still are. It's like I'm trying to understand it. Like I don't fully understand it. Like I kind of understand it. Like so, these hedge funds, they bet against companies doing poorly. So like a company like GameStop or a company like AMC, like the theaters, GameStop has been like in a steady decline since things have been going more digital. Like they're still trying to remain relevant and stuff. Clearly they're doing all right because they're selling a bunch of PS5s. But but GameStop is not the stock that it once was, I guess. So these companies, these hedge funds, are betting on companies basically to fail. So they're betting against them to do well. Normally when you put money into stocks, you put it in there hoping that it will go up. You're hoping that it'll go up. These hedge funds are betting on the companies to go down. So what ends up happening is they put in an option to purchase it once it hits like a certain price or something, a certain margin that it's not going to go above. And so when it goes above that, they're forced to buy that stock. This is my understanding. I may have it completely wrong, but this is my understanding of it. So you're forcing these hedge fund people to buy the stock, to exercise their option to buy the stock. And what's happening is they're playing with fake money, so they don't really have the money to cover these investments. So what's happening is these hedge funds are going under, or they're at least having to borrow that money to make good on their options to purchase these stocks. And then that's driving the stocks even higher because they're forced to buy it. It's really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. You heard about a guy that made $20,000 and paid off his student loans in one time. I mean, I don't know how true it is. Like I've been on Reddit looking at it. Some people have definitely, when a stock goes from being like $4 to trading at like $400 a piece, like that's a big margin. That's a lot of money right there. So, people who got in on it early, and so what's happening is these Reddit users are joining together and picking a stock and then putting their money into that stock and holding it until they reach the short sell threshold of these hedge funds is what's happening. And it's pissing people off, because what's happening is regular people, regular Joe Schmoes who are, just living your regular life, not affiliated with a company, not Wall Street. Wall Street does this all day, every day. So it's interesting to see their reaction and these big corporations' reactions to average people. This just really goes to show that there is power in numbers with anything. There's power in numbers. So when you're an individual person just playing the stock market and you're like, oh, I like this stock, I want to put some money into Starbucks, or I want to put some money into Disney, or whatever it is, you're choosing your stocks based on what it is you feel that you need and like your level of risk and stuff. But you're doing it on an individual basis. You're not doing it like grouped together with a group of people. When you think about Wall Street, and if you've ever, even if you're just like looking at Wolf of Wall Street or Boilermaker, any one of the Boiler Room rather, any one of the Boilermaker's a drink, any one of those like stock kind of movies, you see like what happens on Wall Street. You see that these people are there and they're, all making decisions at once and sell, buy. They're doing that in that environment with a lot of money, like with other people's money. They're trading and doing it like in real time as a collective. So when you see regular people trying to take that same approach, now they're like all up in arms. Now they're like, oh, this is, illegal. This is whatever. So a lot of the smaller apps that people have been using to make their investments, they were frozen this morning. Like I use Stash. I couldn't get into my Stash. I could not get into my stash. I still can't get into my stash. And I did put a little bit into some AMC, just because, just because you'd love to be able to do that and pay off your debts. But it's a risk, though. It's a risk. So it's like, to me, like, don't bet. It's like anything. Like, even if it's like a card game, like, don't bet anything you can't afford to potentially lose, because it is a gamble. Like, you are gambling when something is like volatile like this. And everything is happening, like, you know, like, you have to know when you need to get out of it. You have to know when to buy it. Don't buy it if it's too high and there's no place for the stock to go. Like, all of this stuff is happening. And so what's been happening today is these big companies and these big hedge funds are having to come up with like $1 billion to cover this money that they promised out. And so they're fighting back. They're fighting back. And so, for some reason, all of these small apps like Robinhood, which is an app that like regular people, a lot of millennials, Gen Xers, Gen Yers are using these types of apps to invest, stuff like Stash. There's another one, Webull. You know, these apps, Robinhood, Acorns, even Cash App, you can buy stocks on there. All of these sites like either halted trading on certain stocks or just like down for maintenance very suspiciously. Like my Stash app, it's like, oh, due to increased traffic or whatever. It's not supposed to work like that. Like, y'all have my money. Like, it's not supposed to work like that. So it's very weird. It's very interesting to see what's going on. So I bought some a different way through Fidelity, which is a more, you know, traditional avenue. And like, that's what the corporate people or whatever use, but still. Hey, Skookum. It's been off and on, Skookum. It's been off and on from what I've seen anyway. And no, I didn't sell. No. It's been off and on though. So, you know, like, they've been allowing it that you can buy through using a different app or using a different website or whatever. Some of the more traditional resources you can still buy or make transactions through, but like the main apps that people have been using, like Robinhood and Stash and stuff, they're just down. They're just down. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I've been on here for a little bit, so I don't know what's going on with it right now. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of money tied up in it because I don't have money like that I'm trying to I'm not trying to like lose my shirt, but it is interesting, and it is, you know, fun to play along and see what happens. So stopping trading is a protectionist practice to prevent a bull run. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but it's also like the way that it happened, because it wasn't just like one thing that stopped. I mean, it wasn't just like everything across the board that stopped. Like, you could still get stock using other avenues. So anyway, it's just something to look at. I think it's very interesting, and I think that because this has happened, either A, they're going to try and put in more regulations, or B, things have just changed in the way that people use the stock market, and, you know, the regular Main Street people are able to potentially make money doing the things that these brokerage firms and day traders do every single day on Wall Street. It's just coming at it from a different avenue, which I think is very fascinating. I think it's very, very, very fascinating. So yeah. Exactly. Shorts are the issue in the first place. So when you're betting against a company to do poorly, like, I don't even understand how that's allowed. To me, it seems like that's not allowed. Like, I don't know why that's allowed. Lolly. I don't know why that's allowed. Like, why is that even a thing? I don't get it. What is that? What is that? What is that emoji, Chris? I can't see what that is. I can't see what that is. The government would have stepped in anyway. Yeah, they would have. They would have for sure. But like the thing is, nothing like this has been done like this before. So it's hard to hold on. I'm sorry. I have to see. I have to see what. Oh, those are shorts. Okay, I couldn't tell what that was. Hey, Deathness. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on. Let me see what's going on with this dog. She's like making a whole bunch of noise. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Molly. Sorry, she like pushed her food like back and like she's like trying to cover up her food because she doesn't want to eat it, but then at the same time she's hungry, so she like pushed it all the way to the back. Very strange. Very strange. She's fine. She's fine. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, to me I just find it very interesting like to see this happening like in real time and seeing like what these companies are trying to do to not like be in ruin, because really that's what it is. Like, you know, they're doing these short sales, and just that in itself can like force companies to, you know, profits and force the company's values to go down. So it's a little weird, and it's a little weird and a little like shady to me. The whole thing is a bit shady, but you know. Yeah, she's doing some old cranky old lady stuff. This is karma from GameStop. Right, I'm looking at this. I'm like, GameStop has been doing this for years. Like, you go in and you give them your like $60 game you purchased yesterday, and they're like, "Oh, you purchased the $60 game yesterday? Okay, well today it is worth $12." So it's true. It is true. It's true. I mean, you know, but GameStop as a company got some money out of it. At least for a bit anyway. They got some cash from it. So GameStop shorts you all the time. GameStop shorts everybody. Like, it's fine in a retail environment, but then you put it on a stock level, and it's like not okay. But they can price gouge us and give us less than what our stuff is worth all the time. Funny. It's pretty funny. But you'll allow brokerage firms to do stuff like this. Like, that's what I don't like, that's what they need to fix. Like, it's showing you the problem. So that's what they need to fix. If you're going to allow firms to do this, but you don't want to allow individual people to band together to do it, then there's a problem there. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair that, you know, companies can do it, but people can't. Like, come on. Come on. What's up, Hector? What's going on? What's going on? Are y'all happy about the Super Bowl? The people in the Super Bowl, that Tom Brady is going back to the Super Bowl again? I'm like, how many Super Bowl rings does this dude really, really need? It is interesting that he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now. So that is interesting, I guess. But I was kind of hoping that the Bills would make it. Tom Brady sold his soul years ago. He did. He definitely did. A game disc costs about $160. Damn, Trevorn. Ooh. I don't even know how you can be a gamer there. Can you do digital downloads? Trevorn? Like, so how does that work? Like, so if you buy a digital download in your country, like from the PlayStation Store, do you just pay regular U.S. prices for that? Because I would buy everything digitally if that were the case. Where do I live? Oh, Trevorn lives in Barbados. So he's out on the islands. He's out on the islands, so stuff out there costs a lot more than it does here. It's way cheaper. Okay. So it's not like it's an exchange rate situation. It's just like an import tax kind of thing. So if you can get it digitally, it's better for you instead of getting a physical disc. It's like the physical disc arriving at your house is what is the issue, I guess. Paying the island tax, yeah. Chris has no sympathy. He's like, you live in paradise, so you pay $160 for that. Yeah, I mean, I do digital anyway, but for me, it's the same price, whether I go digital or whether I go disc. Import taxes and retailer markup. That is crazy. That is really, really crazy. That's nuts. Like, even stuff in Canada is more expensive. Like, certain things like electronics, like computers and stuff, are a lot more expensive in Canada than they are here. But just like electronics, I think other things aren't like that. Von D is the disc gang. But are you like, okay, are you a disc? Like, the argument for discs, people are like, I own this. This is mine. It's not just like a license to play it. I actually own this disc. This is mine. If the internet goes down, I can still play this disc. That's usually the argument, I guess. Or for resale. For resale, or to turn it back into GameStop for $5. Me, that's not worth it. That's not worth it to me. For me, I live in a household with 2 PlayStations, and so the digital copy is better for me because there's a way, there's game sharing to share it. Like, one digital copy works for both of us. Works on both PlayStations. So you got a digital PS5, but you regret it. Why do you regret it, Chris? Because I'm looking at getting a digital PS5. If I can ever get a PS5, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get a PS5 at this point. I've still been trying. I tried again yesterday to get PS5. Like, they opened 2 days in a row. They opened the PlayStation Direct queue, and I was in there for maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and they're like, oh, we're sold out for today. We're sold out for today, but you can buy accessories and games. Again. But I'm looking to get the digital PS5, so tell me why you regret it. Is it because you can't play a disc, or why do you regret it? You still want a disc edition PS5, even if it's just to play your disc-based PS4 games on. Okay, all right. Hey, Ian, what's up? What's going on? Oh, you've got Blu-rays. But don't you have something else to play Blu-rays on? Like, I own Blu-rays also. Not a whole lot. Like, sometimes people will give Blu-rays as like a gift. Like, family members will be like, oh, here's the Hulk on Blu-ray. And I'm like, I really don't care about the Hulk, but whatever. Most of my Blu-rays, though, they're like still in the package because I don't really have. I don't consider myself having anything to play it on because my PlayStation isn't in there. Like, my PlayStation isn't in the living room, like where my TV is. So I don't even have anything to play a Blu-ray on. So I never even think about Blu-rays. Like, I will stream a movie that I want to see. I'll get one eventually, but you know what? So I looked yesterday, like, so during all this stuff, I did decide to go to eBay. I wasn't going to buy one. Let me just be clear on that. I was not going to buy a PS5 off of eBay or anything like that. But I was curious to see, like, what was going on. And so I get on eBay and I, type in PS5. And if there's a zombie apocalypse, no more PSN. Hey, Big Will. But you know what, though? If there was ever a major problem with the digital side, you guys would be fucked. But yeah, but like if there's a zombie apocalypse, like I got bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I have bigger problems. If there's a zombie apocalypse and like the dead are walking, I really have bigger problems other than like, can I play Horizon Zero Dawn? Like that doesn't really rank at that point to me. That doesn't really rank at that point. And I feel like if there were an issue, like I would just get my money back for that stuff if there were an issue. You still have many of your DVDs. You just had your PS4 for Blu-rays. You know what? Charlie does this thing when I'm not looking, so I don't even know what he's been up to lately. He's just been, I come back and he's like chilling. So I'm assuming he's behaving, but I don't know. I don't think he is. No, I would never cave to a scalper. No, that's not happening. No. Not at all. You're saying it's definitely worth it to get the disc PS5. I'm still trying to get the digital version. I'm still trying to get the digital. I legitimately do not use my disc on my PS4 at all for anything. I don't. Am I a ventriloquist? Sometimes. You haven't met Charlie? Hold on. Lolly's hanging out right there. Let me grab Charlie. Let me grab Charlie real quick so y'all can talk to him. All right. It's been a rough day. Charlie was behind my green screen the other day and he didn't really like it too much. You've never met Charlie? Oh my gosh, Charlie. Some people want to talk to you today. Like you get to actually come out today. Oh, his little face is a little blown out. The light. It's too much light on you, Charlie. I don't know if it's too much light on him or not.
It's bright as fuck in here. It's so bright. Can you turn that light down?
I mean, they need to see me though. They need to see me. I don't think that I need to turn the light down. Like they can see you good enough. It doesn't have to be like you don't need your lighting perfect. That's all I'm saying. Like your lighting doesn't need to be perfect. I need to have it so that they can see me. We're a little different skin tone.
Yeah. You got that chocolate.
Yes, exactly. I have the chocolate. Exactly. So wait, wrong puppet? Hey, Bosk, what's up?
Hey, Chris. What's up, Chris? Nice to meet you, dude.
Now, Charlie gets a little fresh sometimes, so you have to excuse him. Like, he can be a little, like, he's not always politically correct. He can be a little rude.
I ain't rude. I just know what I like.
He knows what he likes. Right. Exactly. Charlie is nasty, basically. That's why he just sits back there in that corner, because some days I just can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered?
Yeah, some days I can't be bothered. Charlie looking like he's gonna throw some elbows. Charlie needs a new shirt. He does not need a new shirt. His shirt is fine.
I know I need clothes. She don't want to buy me shit.
Charlie, it's not that I don't want to buy you anything. It's just that, I don't know what's gonna fit you, honestly. I don't know what's gonna fit you. So, and I think this suit looks very nice. This is your original suit. This is vintage.
It's old.
It's vintage. It's not old. It's vintage. That's all. So you just have to change your way of looking at things. It's just a vintage suit. It's a vintage suit.
This shit old.
See, I can't. This is why he just sits back there. This is why he sits back there. Yeah, there are no girls in here, so Charlie will be fine. He likes the ladies, so buy that man some drip. He don't need no drip. He's fine. He's dripping just fine the way he is. He's dripping just fine. Sounds like he smokes cigarettes with Mark Simpson's sisters. It does. I think Charlie smoked cigars when he was missing. He needs some shorts and flip-flops for summer. But see, Charlie doesn't have the legs for it. He really doesn't have the legs for it. So he can't wear shorts. He can't wear shorts because his legs, his legs are not, it's not that nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that at all. They don't want to see that.
You don't know what they want. You gotta give the people what they want.
The people don't want that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The people don't want to see your pasty white legs. But I could possibly get you something else, maybe if you're good for summer or whatever. I don't know. He got these OG black ankle socks. He does. It's vintage. It's vintage.
It's old.
So yeah, so that's Charlie. That's Charlie for you. That's Charlie.
Y'all. Now, y'all know I need something else. Y'all know it.
Charlie, you don't need anything. You don't even do anything, first off. You don't even do anything. You literally just sit there. You literally just sit there.
I don't do nothing because you don't let me do nothing.
It's not that I don't let you do anything. It's just that you don't need to be doing anything. That's all.
You don't know what I need.
I do know what you need. Charlie, I'll give you $20 if you blink. I don't think Charlie is going to be blinking anytime soon. Jump in a tanning booth looking kind of pasty. Oh my gosh. Take it to Brooklyn Bridge Park. I might have to take him out there. I might have to take him outside.
Yeah. Let's go. I want to see the ladies.
You don't need to see the ladies. The ladies don't want to see you. They don't want you.
They just ain't let me yet.
They don't want you. They don't want you, Charlie. Trust. They do not want you.
You don't know.
I do know. See, this is why he doesn't come out. This is why he doesn't come out, because he doesn't know how to act. I'm going to put him back now, and that's going to be the end of it.
I'll see y'all later. I'll holla.
Man, all this negativity bringing Charlie down. It is not bringing Charlie down. He is just fine. He is just fine. He's just going to go back here in the corner, and he'll chill. He'll chill and hang out back here. He's fine. He knows the deal. He's used to it. See? He's good. He's good. But yeah, so put a do-rag on Charlie. He did have he had a pirate outfit for Halloween. He did get that outfit. I don't think he really liked that. He had that. He has his elf for Christmas, but he wants some real clothes, so he's gonna come to life and get me. Need a movie with me and Charlie? I don't know. I have to see about that. I'll have to see about that. I don't know. A movie with me and Charlie. It'll be like Charlie standing over my bed with like a knife. I don't know if I want that kind of movie. Like the best kind of movie for me to do with Charlie would really be like, it would have to be like a scary movie, right? Do I do shows, act, or what? I am a singer. Like that's my job. I'm a singer. I've done some acting stuff. I don't do shows. Like, do I do shows with Charlie? No. This is the show with Charlie. This is it. I've never done. You could try lying. I've never done any shows or anything like that with Charlie. Charlie is. So Chris, I guess you're new. Charlie is my childhood. I've had him since I was a kid. Like since I was like really a kid. And I used to do shows with him like for my family. Like I would make them sit there and watch me do my act. And he used to have a hat on and he had a monocle. All that stuff is long since lost, right? But I used to do like stuff for my family and make them sit there. But I was a kid, you know, doing a ventriloquist act or whatever. And I really wanted this doll, and so I got it one year, like for Christmas or whatever. So I've had this doll since I was a kid, and I didn't know what happened to him. Like he was just missing. I just thought like he was gone. He had been thrown away. I sold him in a garage sale. There were so many things that I like sold in garage sales when I was a kid. Like whenever there was a garage sale, like I was like, I'm about my money. I'm going to make my own money. I'm putting my shit up here and I'm going to sell my stuff. So I thought like he was long gone. And so I moved to New York. My family is still in Virginia. And my mom calls me and she's like, your dad found this in the attic, and they sent me this picture of Charlie. He sent me this picture of Charlie, and they had found him in the attic. Like at some point there were like squirrels in the attic. Like there was like an opening, squirrels got in there. They had like nested in the attic, and so they went into the attic to like find out what the problem was, like how these squirrels got in the house, whatever. And they go up there and they find Charlie in the attic, and he's like all mildewed, and like his box had been like chewed on. Like it was like he was in a bad way. And keep disrespecting Charlie. He's gonna start wishing people to the cornfields. I could be the female Jeff Dunham. I would need jokes for that. I don't have any jokes. Turn him into Superman or something. I'm into character-wise. I could. I don't know. I kind of like him as he is. Like that's like the only kind of voice I can do. Make them sit there. I tie them to their chairs and they can't move until the performance is over. Basically, I was an only child. I still am an only child. So I was very spoiled and like needed to get my way. Some Annabelle stuff. So yeah. So I, thanks Chris, but I live in New York though. I live in New York now. So they sent me this picture, and my dad was like, he wanted to throw him out. I was like, do not throw him away. I'm coming to get Charlie. So when I went back home to Virginia, I get there and Charlie is like sitting out in the hallway, like just sitting in the hallway by himself, like waiting for me to come pick him up. So I got him, I like washed his clothes, I scrubbed his little body and his face. His mouth was broken because there's a rubber band that works his mouth. And the rubber band had dry rotted over the years, so actually fixed his mouth on stream one day. I took his head off and did the whole thing and watched a YouTube video and fixed his mouth so that he would work again and stuff. So you know, I washed his clothes, I washed him, so he's good. Like, he's really, really good. But the freaky thing, though, Chris, is that as I was, like, cleaning him up, his tag on his body shows where he's from. And his tag on his body is literally from my zip code where I live right now. Like he's like was born like a few blocks away from me, and I got him in Virginia. So that's a little freaky. That's a little freaky. I told my dad that, and my dad was like, I told you should have thrown that thing away. You know, that's all that motherfucker wanted. He just wanted to go home. So my dad is like not for Charlie. I'm like, oh, I think it's sweet. Like now he's back where he started from. So yeah, it does sound like the making of a horror film though, right? Charlie got a Venom voice. I have not watched Venom yet. No, it's still on my list, but I haven't. And he did clean up pretty good. Thank you, Warren. Charlie's my day one. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he is. Charlie is legendary. But it is a little freaky. But yeah. But Charlie is like I coincidentally moved into the neighborhood where Charlie was born a million years ago. And it's just coincidence that I now live here. And he was returned to me while I lived here, which is crazy. And I thought he was gone. I thought he was missing. I thought he was like never to be in my life again. And now here he is, back where he's supposed to be. A little freaky, but I'm here for it. I like it. I'm here for it. Hey Tyson. Yikes. It's not yikes. It's like it's whatever. You thought he was the Goosebumps doll? No, Charlie is cool. There's this Charlie McCarthy who was this ventriloquist, like back, I don't know what year it was that this man was a ventriloquist, but like black and white times. He was a ventriloquist. And so that's what this doll is. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. You don't want Charlie now? No, you can't have him anyway. Maybe you can meet Charlie's family if they live close. I did look it up, and there's that factory is no more. I think it's like mattresses or something now. It's like mattresses. So dolls creep you out. Oh, I love them. I used to collect. Now the thing that really was creepy that I used to collect as a kid were those porcelain dolls. You know those, and I don't know what happened to those. I think those are like truly gone. But those porcelain dolls, like in like the Victorian dresses and stuff, I used to collect those. Now that's creepy, and I used to have them like lined up like in my room. That's pretty creepy. I'll give you that. But Charlie's fine. Charlie's fun. Makes you think of Saw. It is a little Saw-ish, I guess. Grubhub stay on BS. What did Grubhub do to you? They didn't bring you your food? Only childhood, you still have your Genesis and Lego Technics set. Oh man, the Technics. I never had any of those. I just had like regular Legos. I didn't have the Technics. The dog looked at him and started running. My dog just wanted to go outside. Garbage pail cards. I still have some somewhere. Wait, are they? Let me see if they're on my shelf. Because I had some. I used to collect those as a kid. Garbage pail kids. I collected those as a kid. And then recently I found some like that had been unopened at a store, and I bought some and I opened them on stream. Yeah, hold on, let me see if I still have them up here. Because I put them somewhere. I thought I put them on my shelf. But I had like a whole like stack of them from when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to those. I had some Garbage Pail Kids in here. But I don't see them now. If I come across them, I'll bring them out next time. Because I don't see them right now. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did with them. I put them somewhere. I know I didn't throw them out, but I don't see them right now. Man, you would get paid if you had some Pokemon cards. I did have, I don't know what, I'm really upset that I don't know what I did with my Garbage Pail Kids, because I had a whole pouch filled with, not Garbage Pail Kids, but the Garbage Pail Kid cards. I had a whole pouch filled up with them, and then I bought some new ones, and I don't know where any of them are right now. I put them somewhere. Garbage Pail Kids were everything. Everything. Oh my gosh. I loved my Garbage Pail Kids. They were just so disgusting and gross. And I'm a little mad. I can't find, a little mad. I don't know what I did with them now. You're going into lockdown on February 3rd. Damn. Ahsoka head pattern on Etsy for $10 looks decent. Just paint it with latex and it will be awesome if you still wanted it. Oh, thank you, Bosk. I'll have to look. I did see this girl that I follow on Instagram. She did an Ahsoka cosplay that looked really interesting, like really pretty good. And she showed how she did it on TikTok, and I looked at it and I'm like, well, this is just so short and so quick. Like, I don't understand exactly how she did it, because it was, you know, it was a TikTok, so it went like really fast. But she did show like how she did her headpiece. And I'm like, this is so involved. I don't know that I have that skill level to do it. I don't know if I have that skill level, but I do want to try it though. I do want to try it. Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids were just gross. They were like not PC. They were just like just rude. Garbage Pail Kids were just rude. And then they like tried to come back out with them again. Like they did like another wave of them again, and it just didn't have the same vibe as it had back in the day. Etsy is a PDF for foam. Just trace, cut, and glue. Ooh, okay. Okay. Huh. Oh wow, Trevorn. It's good that you guys are being smart about it. It's really good that you guys are being smart about it. Here, not so much. Like, people are not really being smart about it here, unfortunately. So, just stay safe. You make sure you stay inside, because it's crazy. Bosk, would you be able to, like, what do I look for the Etsy thing? Like, can you give me a link, or can you give me, like, give me the link or give me the name of the person that's selling it? Or do I just look? Because I don't mind. Like, I'll download some. I don't have a printer, though, right now. My printer is broken. The more infectious UK variant is there. Yeah, that, you know, like now they're talking about wear 2 masks, wear 3 masks. I'm like, I'm just staying inside because I can't. Like, I didn't come this far. I didn't stay safe for like a year, almost a year, to like try and be getting it now. Like, that's just crazy. Free! What's up? Bosk, I don't know if it'll allow you to post a link. Let me, I'll just mod you real quick so you can post the link. I do the PS5 alert apps. That's what I use. I use the PS5 alerts, like Wario64. I have PS5 alerts. Like, I get the alerts, but then I go in to do it. Like, so I did like the PlayStation Direct. PlayStation Direct, they assign you a random space in line. I do it every time. I'm like right there. As soon as I get the alert, I'm there. I'm logged in. And then it's like, your wait time is over an hour. And then 20 minutes into it, they're like, we've sold out for today. Same thing with the Walmart drops. GameStop I didn't do because GameStop wants to sell you a bunch of stuff that I don't really want. Like, GameStop has these bundles for like $700. I don't need all this stuff. I don't want these 2 games. I don't want those headphones, these whack ass headphones that they're trying to sell in their bundle. Like, I don't want that. So no, I still haven't gotten one. No. I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy out there. It's nuts. I've tried everything. I've been on Target. Hold on. Like, how did you get your first one? I think at this point, like, I almost feel like as hard as it was in the beginning to get one, like as hard as it was in the beginning to get one, to get a PlayStation 5, I feel like it's worse now. It's worse now. I'm not going to get the GameStop because first off, I need to buy 2. I need to buy 2 PS5s. That's number 1. I need to buy 2 PS5s. So I'm not spending $700 or $800 on stuff that I don't need. Like, what am I going to do with those games? And you can't really get those either. I did click on the bundles for GameStop and it wasn't even available. It wasn't available because it goes by whatever's available in your area. So, like a lot of this stuff is for pickup only, and the New York pickup game is not it. They don't have the stock here at all. I think I'd have a better chance, like if I wanted to try like Target or Walmart or something, I'd have a better chance in a smaller area, like in Ohio or something. Here in New York, first off, we don't even have Walmart. So when it's pickup only, there's like one Walmart like in 20 miles. So it's not, $1,400. You paid $1,400? Oh, Ahsoka Headpiece, EVA phone. That's the official name. Okay, let me, hold on, sorry. This is weird that I'm taking a picture of that, but thank you, Bosk. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, and it was still hard then. Like, I tried when it was announced and it wasn't happening when it was announced, but now it's worse. And I went and I looked on eBay just to see. I wasn't going to buy anything on eBay because I'm not paying scalper prices, but I went and looked. There are like 5,800 postings on eBay for PS5. And all of the postings are like, the cheapest one that I saw was like $700 for a digital edition. Like the prices are between $700 and like $1,200 for a PS5. And a lot of these postings have pictures of like 8 PS5s like stacked up in the back of somebody's truck, or like 5 PS5s in somebody's living room, in the boxes. Like, that's what it is, because these people have gotten bots. They have bots. And they are buying up stock. The scalpers are still buying up stock, and there are 5,800 postings on eBay. That's not even counting other reseller sites, but there are 5,800 listings, over 5,800 listings on eBay for people who have multiple PlayStations. So what does that tell you about stock? And what's really available and what people are doing? Because a lot of people have bought PS5s and they're sitting on them and they're just like in their house right now. Hey, Allie. Okay, I got it, Bosk. I took a picture of it, so I will do that search. Thank you very much. I will do that search. What's up, Allie? I saw that. So like in the UK, they found a loophole in this website. Whatever, they were getting ready to go live with PS5s the next day. The scalpers found a loophole and they were all able to buy PS5s one day early before they even went on sale. They were able to like backdoor into the website, place orders, and get their PS5s in hand a day before they were even available for sale. This is how real it is out there in those PS5 streets. It's crazy. It's crazy. You gave up trying to get one. I should have someone else helping you. I mean, there's 2 of us. It's me. There are 2 of us trying to do it. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm going to wait. Everywhere I go, it's scalpers, it's bots, everywhere I go. And I've been trying consistently since November. I've been trying consistently. So, you sent money to a friend to help you? I don't know. I'm not paying anything extra for anything. Like, I will only, at this point, I am only going to pay actual retail price. I'm not paying $1 over retail price because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm not using any of these extra sites. I'm not going to pay for somebody to use a bot for me. I'm not doing any of that. Not doing any of that. I will wait. I don't care if it takes me until July. I will wait until they manufacture enough and make them, because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You sold the second one on OfferUp for $500, not trying to finesse people. I mean, but you did make a profit though. Like, so that's like an extra $100. Well, that was the digital? Was that the digital you sold for 500, or was that the so that wasn't that was the digital you sold for 500, not the disc version, because the disc version, that's how much the disc version costs. So yeah, so you made like $200 on that. I hope they let them gather dust as well, and I hope that, you know, they're not able to return them, and that their warranties are voided and all of that. I'm good, Allie. I'm good. And you know, the thing is, like, at this point, there's nothing really that I want for the PS5. Like, I really just want the PS5 because I want it. But there's no game that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so mad. I can't play this game because I don't have a PS5. There's nothing. There's nothing like that. So I'm not really that mad. No, I'm mad. I'm not gonna front. I am mad. I'm really kind of pissed off about it. But I'm not really necessarily missing out on a game. I'm just missing out on the experience, if that makes sense. So, I've been playing my VR though. That has given me like renewed interest in my VR. So I've been like more into playing my VR games, stuff that I've just had like sitting around for a long time that I haven't been playing. So, that's why I haven't gotten one. Wait, why haven't I gotten one? Because I'm not going to pay extra? No, I'm not going to pay extra. Fuck that. No, I'm not paying any extra. I'm not paying any extra. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna cave. I'm not gonna, it's like negotiating with terrorists. That's how I look at this. That's how I look at PS5. That's how I look at this PS5 situation. The bots are not gonna stop. The bots will stop when they cannot sell their stock. That's when the bots are gonna stop. That's when the bots are gonna stop. Yeah, it'll be easier to get by summer. You know, like Sony doesn't care because they're getting their money. They're getting their money, whether it's from the bots, whether it's from these resellers, whether it's from Best Buy, Walmart, Target, whatever. They're getting their money, you know. But no, I do want it, but I don't want it to the point where I'm willing to pay these exorbitant prices and reward bad behavior of these scalpers. Hell no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I hope they all choke on their supply. I hope they choke on their supply. This is negotiating with terrorists. You do not negotiate with terrorists. That's who these people are. These people are buying up the stock. This is not just capitalism at this point, which I'm for capitalism or whatever, but that's not what this is. These are greedy ass people. These are greedy ass people. Grand Theft Auto 6 was out now, then the PS5 would have been a must buy. Okay, I agree with you on that. So if the situation was Grand Theft Auto 6 and it's only available on the PS5, then y'all might have got me. The scalpers might have gotten me. They might have gotten me on that, because I might be like, it wouldn't be like might. I would be like, okay, let me just go ahead. How much is it for the bot? How much is it for the, okay, all right, Chris, I will give you $500 for your $300 console. Okay, fine, whatever. All right, Wycombe, how much for your second PS5? Fine. If it was GTA 6, but that's not where we are right now. That's not where we are. So I'm like, whatever. Big Will is with me. Okay. Sony cares though. Game purchase rates are down because scalpers have all the consoles, and that's how they make their money. I could be checking the alerts right now. I don't have no alerts right now. It pops up on my phone. It pops up on my phone. And I did check some alerts for Walmart during a stream, and I still didn't get a PlayStation. Wycombe is trying to give me a hard time. Trying to give me a hard time. Grand Theft Auto 5 was one of the first games you got on PS4. I already had GTA 5 for PS3. And as soon as it was available on PS4, I got it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Demon's Souls is really good. I've never been into those Demon's Souls games. So, no, that's not a system seller as far as I'm concerned. Laptop when you're not working. Sega Genesis commercial. Sega Genesis collection of 50 plus Genesis games. Steam for $7. Well, that's kind of cool. But nah, I'm not doing that. No. Resident Evil 8 comes out in May, probably the first next gen game. Yeah. So that one does look interesting to me. The whole village thing looks interesting. But if I'm real, like, I haven't even finished Resident Evil 7, so that's not a system seller for me either. How many people are talking about that tall lady in Resident Evil 8? Wait, you salty. I would have sold it to you. You're in Brooklyn. Ended up going to a family with 5 kids, so you're happy. I'm not buying your $500 console, Chris, above market value. I'm not doing it. But thank you. If you want to sell it as actual retail price, $3.99 plus tax, then we can talk. But other than that, no, I'm not paying 1 penny over what I'm supposed to be paying for this. That's all I'm saying. Gran Turismo 7. You'll get the PS5 when you get it. That's where I'm at, Herschel. That's legit where I am at this point. That's where I am. And I still try. Like, it's not like it's not like I have zero hope. Because I do. I'm like, okay, my alert pops up on my phone, PS stock alerts or whatever. I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and try. Like, it's not gonna, like, I'm home. It's not like it's taking anything out of my day to sit here and, like, log into my Walmart account, log into my Best Buy account, log into my Target account, log on to Amazon. And these are all places I've done. Let me just tell you, like, Amazon was recent. Amazon was going like that, like that. Like, it wasn't even, like, there was no opportunity because of the bots. No opportunity at all. At all. You're leaning towards switching to Xbox. Oh, never that. Never that. No, never that. I'm not doing that. Let's just be clear. I'm not switching to Xbox. Why are you switching to Xbox? What do you want to play over there, Herschel? Like, what do they have that you really want to play on Xbox? Nah. Don't leave us. Why would you leave us, Herschel? Don't do it. You'll sell to anyone. Right, but you're like, you'll sell to anyone, but then you were like, oh, my heart was so warm that day that I sold my console to a family with 5 kids. I hope they enjoy it, and all the little children and all the little children after them. Please, I hope they enjoy their PS5. Fuck those kids. Those kids don't know anything about PS5. They don't know anything about the games or the benefits of having a PS5 console. Like, what are they going to play? Like, what are those kids going to play, really, Chris? Like, what are they going to play? Whatever. You're just glad you got that money in your pocket, but congratulations. You'd give a PS5 away if you got another one? You have both now. Oh, okay. Well, if you have both, then that's different. Halo? It's all based on Halo, Ashley Larry? Really? It's all based on Halo? I'm still trying on PlayStation Direct. Big car racing fan. Damn, Lola. I'm serious, though. I'm serious. Y'all know y'all got me. They got me upset. They got me upset and in my feelings about this. Those kids don't know. What do they know? They don't know. You kind of like the look of the new Xbox? Really, Vaughn? Vaughn D? Really? Really, Vaughn? Man. Your friend gave his PS4 Pro to his nephew for Christmas thinking he could get a PS5 soon, and now we can't game together. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be giving away game consoles at this point, like, until you have your own. It's true though, Chris. It's true. Come on. Like your heart was warmed because you were giving it to a family with 5 kids. No, you sold it to a family with 5 kids. The biggest game is Fortnite that kids play because it's free. That's true. That is true. My little nephew, he is 8. I think he's 8, and like he's like a Fortnite like fiend. He's so good. It's freaky. It's crazy how good he is. Best quote: "Fuck those kids." Hey, average collector. Radio Raheem would love an Xbox for sure. Oh my gosh. Y'all got me acting up this afternoon. I was doing good. I was doing good today. And now y'all got me on record saying fuck those kids. So got me all caught up. I'm hot. What's up, Scuba Steve? What's up? Do you really like scuba dive, or is scuba mean something else? PS5 looks like a paper shredder. Don't be hating. It does not look like a paper shredder. I don't really care what it looks like, honestly. And if I'm being real, like, I would much rather have a black PS5. Like, if they were going to have a black version. Not that black version that they tried to make, like that custom one, which that company was just like buying up PS5s and like painting them black. No. I mean an official black PS5. I'd much rather have that. Because, like, right now my PS4 is on the floor under my desk next to my computer. So, if it were white, I would see it. Like, I would see it. Like, if I put, like, a white PS5 down there, I would see it. Like, it would just constantly be in my eye. Like my VR. Oh, damn. My VR is white. This is white. I see it all the time because it's white. If it were black, it would just fade into the darkness. It would just fade into the background. So maybe I'll even wait until I get a black PS5. If they have it. What's up, Food Stamp? You're enjoying your paper shredder, Tetsuya. You'll never forget this. I'm just saying. Y'all get me all up. Y'all get me all caught up. By the time you're ready to look for one, they'll have a black version. I would really prefer a black version, if I'm honest. I'd prefer a black version. The rhino suit from the old Spider-Man now. Gray latex muscle suit with a horned mask. Oh, that would be cool. I like Rhino. You're like so good with that latex stuff, Bosk. Like, really. You should do like live stream stuff of you making this. Like, why don't you ever do that? I see you post like videos and stuff, but like if you did like a live stream or even like how-to videos, I'm not sure like how you do your work, but if you did like some DIY like how-to stuff, I think people would really eat that up. Even like a couple of them, like show people how to make it like a Vader helmet. People would eat that up. You get a lot of views for that. You're cool with the reverse Oreo look? There's some custom, well, I mean, you know, like the skin game is always going to be a thing, whether it's a skin for your controller or a skin for your actual console or whatever. Like that's always going to be a thing. So that's cool. Let's do motto. Fuck those kids. Y'all have completely ruined my reputation. My reputation has now been ruined. What if I wanted to make kid videos? Now that's gonna come back to haunt me. F those kids. They definitely will come out with a black PS5 at some point. Like, even if it's like a limited edition thing, or a like some sort of game, like maybe a game version, like they have the Destiny PS5, which was white. Like, they'll have something like that for sure. Some point they will come out with a black PS5. Yes. MKBHD makes skins. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Okay. All right. That'll be fun. Like, I'll look for that Etsy thing. I just need to figure out how I can print out the templates. And I only have small foam. I know I'm going to need like bigger foam. I only have like regular like 8.5 by 11 foam. So I'll need to buy like the bigger, like the sheets of foam. So I will figure that out. Is painting it on with a brush, that's easy. Liquid latex is cheap money wise. I've never quite understood liquid latex. Like, I know liquid latex that you put like on your skin, like for makeup effects. Like, I have that kind of liquid latex. I don't know this other liquid latex though. Ninja did it, and he definitely isn't as cute as you. F those kids. Oh my gosh. Hashtag F those kids. Y'all are a mess. Oh my god. That is not going to be my hashtag, guys. That is not going to be my hashtag. I'm supposed to be the nice one. I'm supposed to be the nice one. I'm supposed to be sweet. I'm slipping. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me look. I can look right now. I have the internet. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know exactly who this guy is. I know exactly who he is. Yeah, he's great. He did like something like really mainstream recently. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like really mainstream he was involved in. Oh, I remember him. He did the David Blaine thing. When David Blaine, did y'all see the last stunt that David Blaine, the magician, did when he went up with all the balloons? He went up with all the balloons, like he had like all these helium balloons, and he was attached to them, and he like floated up into the sky on all these balloons. I watched that whole thing. It was like a whole live stream. And this guy, MKBHD, Marquez, whatever his name is, Marquez was the host of this thing. And so he was like talking to all of David Blaine's people, and like, how is he doing this? He was talking to David. He like hosted the whole thing, which was really cool. I was like, oh wow, this is like a good get for this guy. Commemorative version. Samuel L. Jackson did a bedtime storybook, so there's nothing stopping you. That is true. That's true. Commemorative version or an anniversary version. Okay. Upholstery foam. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to look at like all of the tutorials. And this girl that I saw, her tutorial was really pretty good. Yeah, I've seen that guy many times. I saw him with some phones. He was talking about like the difference between like a regular like Samsung phone and some expensive ass phone that somebody was trying to sell. And it was like a reskin of a phone that already existed, which was interesting. I've seen him many times. I didn't realize that his name was MKBHD or whatever, but I know exactly who he is. I've watched lots of his videos. You keep your PlayStation in pristine condition. It's under a cover when you're not playing it, and you get a clean every so often. It's under a cover? You cover it? Really? Mine, if I showed you my PlayStation 4 right now, y'all would be like, what the entire F? Because I'm looking at it right now, and I realize that there's a lot of dust. There's a lot of dust in those vents. I need to like take a Q-tip and like clean it out. There's a lot of dust in it. I see where he put the ice pick through his hand. Yeah. Like, I love David Blaine. Like, he's such a weirdo. He's such a weirdo. But he could get it, though. Like, I've loved David Blaine for a long time, since he was doing, like, just street magic. And I even bought a David Blaine book. I went to a David Blaine book signing. I think I got... Where's my David Blaine book? Hold on, let me see. I think I have my book over here somewhere. I'll make an awesome Ahsoka. It would be fun to do Ahsoka. You got $150 from your PS4. Did you go to GameStop? My PS4 sounds like that sometimes too. You have it under a soft cloth cover. Damn, Trevorn. Trevorn is on it. He is on it. Wait, where is my David Blaine book though? I'm sorry, Charlie. Where the hell is my David Blaine book? I have too much stuff. I have Cards Against Humanity. Maybe one day I'll have a party again. I have Cards Against Humanity. Where is my David Blaine book, though? I'm starting to get a little, like, concerned that I don't know where my David Blaine book is, because it's signed. I have a signed David Blaine. I have a signed David Blaine book. But I don't see it. I do not see my David Blaine book. Where the hell is my David Blaine book? See? Okay. I'm going to have to find it. I have a signed David Blaine book, y'all. And I don't even know where it is now. See? You tried to sell it to GameStop and they legit said they had no money. Well, they got some money right now. So anybody who's trying to sell back some games, you might want to try right now. They have a little bit of money left. David Blaine is a little creepy. I don't mind creepy, clearly. Hey, Charlie. I don't mind creepy. I do not mind creepy. I'm not laying my sandwiches on my PS4. I don't mind creepy. I went to see him because he used to do a lot of events here in the city. There was this one where at the park, I can't remember which park it was. I think it was Bryant Park. He stood on this pillar for like hours in the cold. It was just like this little pillar, and he just stood up there, and like the whole park was filled with people just looking at him standing on this pillar. Guess who was out there? I was out there. I was one of those people just staring at him on the pillar. Just went out there just to see him on the pillar. He did the thing where he was in the glass. I think that was like at Columbus Circle or something, where he was in the glass bubble and he was underwater forever. And it was hot that day. And I went out there to say hi to him. He was like in the glass bubble, like with his mask on. And he was just in this sphere, in this small ass sphere filled up with water for hours. I don't even remember how long he was in that thing. But guess what? I went to go see him because I was like, I need to go say hi to David. So I went out there. I went and saw him in the water, in his little sphere. I went and said hi. I went by and I waved and stuff. I do not have an OnlyFans page, Wycombe. I don't have OnlyFans. That's not on brand for me. I don't have an OnlyFans page. I'm not going to be ass out on some OnlyFans. I can't. You're just playing. Even though if I had an OnlyFans, I probably could get like one of those PS5s for $1,500. I'll make an OnlyFans just for the PS5 scalpers. PS5 scalper fund. My OnlyFans for my PS5 scalper fund. All the pre-owned stuff is mint. I'm not good with stuff like that. Like, I buy stuff. I'm hard on things. Like, my PlayStation is dusty. I drop my iPad all the time. Like, my phone, the phone before this, like before I got the Gorilla Glass, my phone before this, I replaced the screen. Like, I could have bought a new phone. Like, I replaced the screen like 5 times on my old phone because I dropped it all the time and shattered it. before the Gorilla Glass. This one I've dropped many times, but so far, knock on wood, it's been doing okay. But I'm hard on my stuff like that. I'm hard on my electronics. I leave stuff on when it shouldn't be left on. I do all the things you're not supposed to do. Like, that's what I do to my stuff. You should definitely go to Japan if you can, Trevorn. David was like, there's that creepy lady with the blue hair again. No, he was not. He was not. You would pay for that OnlyFans page. I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and it's like, my lowest price would be like $50. I'll be like, you gotta pay me $50 a month for my OnlyFans page. And I'm gonna have like 2 posts on it. Can people get money back on OnlyFans? They can't get money back, can they? I'm like, you gotta pay $50 a month and I'll give you 1 picture a month. And half a video. Hard on my electronics, but I keep Charlie looking straight. Exactly! It's priorities. Charlie is clean. Charlie looks good. I sound like your godchildren's mom. She has no mechanical sympathy whatsoever. I really don't. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. You would pay $100. Alright. Alright. If I'm set your own worth. Exactly. Like, that's the conversation. Like, okay, I now have an OnlyFans. It's $100 a month for my OnlyFans. And it's me and Charlie. Yo, people would be so mad. People would be so mad if they spent like $75 a month on my OnlyFans and it was just like me and Charlie. To support my movement. My movement. Right. I'm like, there's so many people who are on, I watched all those silhouette challenges. Like, TikTok is like constantly doing these things. Like, these challenges are popping up on TikTok and stuff. And like, all these people, it was the busted challenge like 2 weeks ago. Now it's the silhouette challenge. People are like going in on this stuff. It's crazy. Like, people are like dressed like normal, and then next thing you know, they're like spinning on a pole in their house. I'm like, what is even happening? With backlit and a silhouette and twerking, and I'm like, my God. I should clean my devices often, and y'all making me feel bad. And we do spend a lot of money on them, so y'all are making me feel a little convicted about it. You would call your bank and report your card stolen. That's messed up. That's messed up. But I thought you were supporting my movement, though. What if my movement is just me and Charlie and like my baby Yoda? That's my movement. Wycombe thought about this, though. He did. Like, why are you like... He already has his like chargeback number like set and ready to call. That's messed up. I did catch the support your movement. I did. I'm with you, Siobhan. Like, okay, so a lot of times, like, I'll look at these videos and I'll be like, you know, like, I wake up in the morning, I watch to see like what's trending or whatever, and I'll look at stuff, and I'm like, man, like, everybody is getting in on this, like, busset challenge or whatever. Like, everybody's just, like, jiggling their ass on the internet, whatever, so fine, whatever. But then the silhouette challenge came up, and I was legit like, oh, okay, I see y'all. Some of those silhouette challenges are really, really hot, and I'm like, I could do a silhouette challenge though. Like, so then that's when I start thinking like, I could do a silhouette challenge. Like, I could do a silhouette challenge. But then I'm like, I ain't doing no damn silhouette challenge. But I could. Some of them are really, really well done. Hello, bank. I didn't sign up for Lola and Charlie's OnlyFans page. I'm not thinking about scamming. I'm just like, y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. So I'm like, it's your fault if you sign up for my OnlyFans thinking you go see one thing and then you see like me and Charlie. I'll put on something nice. I'll put on something nice. I'll put on something nice, but it's still going to be weird. It's still going to be weird. And y'all are going to be feeling a little convicted about watching it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all probably didn't sign up for like me in like short shorts and a half shirt with Charlie on my lap. That's a little weird. But that's like what I would do. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how you are though, but I'm finding out right now. Oh damn. Do it. If I do a silhouette challenge, it will be locked behind a paywall. And Charlie will be in the corner, silhouette. Lola reading Shakespeare to Charlie on her OnlyFans. Oh my gosh. Y'all, some people would be into that. Like, there are whole like ASMR things. Like, y'all laugh, y'all joke and stuff, but there are whole ASMR sites and pages and stuff that people look at daily. So don't joke. If I decided to do like read Shakespeare to Charlie on an OnlyFans page, I bet there's a market for that. I bet there's a market for that. Oh, moo and slides. Yes. My house shoes. I have some awesome house shoes. Oh man, it would be unique. Not encourage you to do that though. It would be unique. It would be unique. But then I would get like all the perverts. Like, that's the thing. Like, everything is fine. Everything is cool. Everything is chill until the perverts come. And when the pervs come, that's when you like start questioning stuff. Because once the perverts get there, like, you think everything is cool and you're like, oh, this is so much fun. Like, this is so cool. But then you get that one message and somebody's like, hey, can you do XYZ to Charlie? And then you're like, okay, this isn't fun anymore, guys. This isn't fun anymore. Y'all nasty. You think I'm missing the point of this fans only page? Am I though? Am I? There's a market for everything. There is. That is true. A strong, small, little fan base. Anything but the moo-moo. I don't even own a moo-moo. In all fairness, I do not even own a moo-moo, so y'all don't have to worry about that. Y'all don't even have to worry about that. Like, I took pictures, and I only did that one time. And I sent out pictures and stuff, and, you know, I was, like, scantily clad and that stuff, and I just never did it again. Like, I was like, okay, I did it, and I never did it again. So, like, whoever got pictures from me during that point, congratulations. Because I have never done it again. Not to say I won't, but I just haven't. Mostly for laziness. Calling all Hannibals. Charlie, speak for yourself. Action. That face, though. No. Whoa, sounds like this OnlyFans page might already exist. It does sound like it, right? It doesn't, though. It doesn't. There's always that fan that's going to want to see Charlie's feet. Yes. Okay, so let me tell y'all. A lot of y'all know this already, but some of y'all are new. So I did one ASMR video. One. As just an experiment for myself to be like, oh, what is this whole ASMR thing? Like, what are people doing? What are people liking or whatever? So I did this one ASMR video. It's still on my YouTube channel. You can find it. You can see it if you'd like to. And it was really just kind of like me being silly, but like wanting to do ASMR. And I did the whole thing, and I found like different stuff that had different sounds to it, and did this whole thing. And my mistake was bringing a lollipop into the situation. And so like I was like sucking on a lollipop and stuff. That was my mistake. Like everything else was fine. Everything else I did was fine. But once I got to the lollipop, things took a turn. And that's when I got like the messages like in my Snapchat and stuff. Like this guy wanted to pay me for videos just of me, like just a close up of my lips and me like eating stuff. And I was like, no, didn't want me to eat stuff. Wanted me to just make like mouth sounds. Like wanted me to just make mouth sounds, but like just with my lips. And I was like, what? And he was like, I will pay you, you know, for videos or whatever. Like, you know, like, I can't even remember what the deal was that he had suggested. I can't even remember it because I like dismissed it. But it was like he would pay me like per video, like however much per video. And like he wanted like an unlimited number of these videos, but he would pay me per video. Like a short video, like not even a long video. And I was like, what? Like, you want me to what? And it was just like mouth noises and like licking my lips and stuff. And I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know. I don't know who you are. I don't know what is going on with this. You know, I don't know what is going on. And I just was like, I'm sorry. And then he was like in my Snapchat and he was like, have you thought any more about, you know, about those videos? And I was like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. Von D is like, dang, I know, I could have paid those scalper prices for my PS5, but I didn't do it. You know, even me with Charlie is somebody's thing. It is. It is. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's one thing I have learned about the internet, like, especially like putting myself out there like this. That's one thing I've definitely learned. Like, there is something for everyone. There is something for everyone. Persistent little bastard. Yeah, for real. But there's definitely something for everybody. And it's like, it's interesting, like seeing like what people are into, like what their kinks are or whatever. Like it's a little window into like people's kinks. And, you know, people who are like, show me your feet. Send me a picture of your feet. And I'm like, no. Like, you don't want to see my feet. Like, seriously. Trust and believe. Like, you might think, like in your mind, my feet in your mind is way better than like the actual foot. Because let me just tell you, my right one is all right. My right one is actually pretty good. But the left one, you don't want the left one. You do not want the left one. The right one is good though. But the left one, you're going to want a hard pass on the left one. Because it's not where it should be. It's not where it should be. So yeah, you don't want pictures of feet. You might want a picture of the right foot. You don't want a picture of the left foot. Not really. Oh my gosh. Mouth sounds are like ASMR basics. I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, but I don't do ASMR though. I did that one ASMR thing. So Von D is looking at it like that's basics for ASMR. But why don't you want to see all of me? Why do you just want to see my lips? It was just the seeing my lips part. It was just the lips part that bothered me. That was the thing that bothered me the most. Like, it was like, you just want a close-up of my lips and mouth sounds. I didn't feel right about it. Truer words have never been spoken. Start an OnlyFans and I got you on $500 PS5. All right. Wait, $1,000 you're paying island prices. The left one had the corn with 2 hairs. Y'all, I can't. Y'all are making me cry. Y'all are like tripping me out today. Oh my gosh. The left one is the one you dropped the beach chair on. Right, the left one has been through some things. I'm just telling you right now, like full transparency. Full transparency. The left one has been through some things, so just be prepared. Just be prepared. Always the left. But did you do it? No, I didn't. No, I did not do it. I did not do the mouth video. No, I did not. Oh, thank you, your average collector. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I didn't do it. No, I didn't. Von D is like, you should do it. You got to take advantage of your special abilities, Lo. What? I don't consider that a special ability. I consider that as something that everybody has. That's not a special ability. Making mouth sounds is not a special ability. That's all I'm saying. That foot's seen some shit. That foot is the one that I use to kick most of my ass. Bam! Just saying. Just saying. You were doing exactly what he wanted, equaling sucking. What? Oh my god, y'all are crazy. I didn't do it though. I didn't do it. But I'm saying, like, I could have had a recurring payment if I decided to do that. Oh man. You got $14.39 on me eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich slowly and smacking as loud as you can. First off, I don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I only like peanut butter sandwiches or jelly sandwiches. I do not like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So that wouldn't even happen just because I don't like it. That's all. Just to $68.51 more. And you're her first OnlyFans sub. Right, we're setting the price at what, $75. We're setting the price at $75 a month. Ah, y'all are crazy. Mouth Sounds and Charlie, new OnlyFans page. I would have to do it under an alias, and then somebody would find it. Like, I would have to do it under an alias, and then somebody would find it and be like, I was on OnlyFans, and I could have sworn I saw this blue-haired girl and a ventriloquist doll doing some weird things. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. What's wrong with jelly sandwiches? If you were a woman today, you would be paid, Vaughn? I don't know. I don't know why I have morals. I don't know why I have morals. I'm like, I see these people and I'm like, man, like, I really hope y'all are making some money. Like, I really hope y'all are making money. My cousin has OnlyFans. My cousin has an OnlyFans. Y'all will never see it. Y'all will never see it because I'm not putting her out there like that. But my cousin has an OnlyFans. And I'm like, I look at her stuff. And she's into like the whole like pay pig thing, which is a little weird to me. I'm like, what are you doing? But I think people like it though. She like has this whole like dominatrix persona. And like, I think people will just pay her just because like she tells them to pay her. It's crazy. It's crazy on these interwebs. That's all I'm saying. Who just eats peanut butter or jelly sandwiches? Me. I don't like peanut butter and jelly together. I think it's gross. Canceled OnlyFans. Ain't no peanut butter and jelly here. Monty would be ruthless. I mean, people are ruthless. I don't know how much money my cousin is making. I don't know if she's focusing on it, but I took a look at her stuff and I was like, I don't even know if she knew I looked at it. Like, I looked at it in secret because I was kind of like, I felt a little weird, like, looking at her stuff. But she's like, damn dominatrix! Morals are a good thing to have. Many people are lacking in that nowadays. Yeah, a pay pig. Have you heard of a pay pig? So a pay pig basically is a guy who will just, like, pay, like, money after money after money after money just because, like, you tell them to. It's kind of like a dominatrix without the actual dominating part, which is weird because I'm like, you're not even getting anything out of this. It's not like she has you like strapped up in her dungeon or anything, you know, like it's not like you have any sort of physical interactions with her at all. But I guess it's like in your mind, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's really strange. Really, really strange. But it is a thing. It is a thing. It is a thing. And that's what it's called. Yeah, like basically you just like talk down to people, you degrade them, you just like degrade them or whatever, and just be like, you're just gonna pay me, bitch, whatever. And they just like, yes, I'm gonna pay you, and then they just pay you. That's it. It's crazy. It's nuts. Like, what? Might be my next hustle. It is not my next hustle. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. A digital sugar daddy. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I don't know what it is. I really, I don't get it personally. I don't get it, but it's a thing. Dark Lola would have thought about it. Maybe. Maybe. Dark Lola would think about it. You're not even mad if she found dudes who would do that? Think about a woman and a ventriloquist dummy is a good premise for a family page. Oh, man. I do not. No, I don't. I do not. I do not. It's weird. It's really weird to me because like that's like so against like who I am personally. I guess you can play that role, and I'm sure people do that. You can play that role. Like she has more of that than I do. I don't have that at all. But if you create this persona, which she has done, she's created this persona, like I think she's getting paid. I think she's getting paid. I've never really asked her. And it's weird because she's a lesbian. Let me just put that in there. She's a lesbian. She's a lesbian. So she don't even want you. That's the thing. Like she's a lesbian with a girlfriend. Like she don't even want you at all. Not even a little bit. Like she's not just trying it out. No, she doesn't want you at all. But people are just dropping those dollars up in there. It's crazy. What's up, Red Walrus? How are you? How are you? Good to see you. I do have those sound effects on my PC. I do have my sound effects, but no, I don't. I only use my sound effects for good. That's all. She don't have to want a dude. She's making dough. Yeah. So it's very interesting. It's a very, very interesting. It's a very interesting thing to me. I've been streaming now for a while. I don't know that I've been streaming very successfully because I'm not making money at it really. I just do it because I like it. But money knows no gender. That is true. That is true. That's true. And my cousin is hot, so she can do it. But it's just interesting to me that, and she doesn't, hide who she is. Like, she makes it very clear, what she's into and stuff. But it's still wow, okay. All right. You do you. It is interesting. It's like an interesting social experiment to me. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. But it's, and I look, and I'm always looking at other people's pages. I look at other people's Instagram pages and see what people are putting out there. And I always find it interesting, how far people will go. Not to say that I wouldn't, and it's not a matter of judgment at all. It's just, it's not a matter of judgment at all. It's just a matter of how far people will go for likes, or how far they will go for an OnlyFans page or something like that. So it's interesting to me. I'm not saying that I would never do it. I don't have any judgment against it. Actually, I think it's a good thing because I like that, and I've talked about this before. I like that we are taking our own power and managing our own bodies and images and stuff that we put out there and getting paid for our own shit versus, Hugh Hefner got rich and created an empire off of women. Straight up, that's what he did. Hugh Hefner is well known, and everybody talks about Playboy and all of that because he made his empire and made his riches off of women. The women that were in those magazines, they weren't getting paid. They didn't really get paid. They weren't making a bunch of royalties or whatever off of magazines sold. No, They got like a flat fee, whatever their flat fee was, and that was it. If that. I think a lot of the women in there probably didn't get paid at all. They probably just had the benefit of Hughes Company or whatever. You know, so to me, I think that being in 2021, and it's a day where women can actually manage their own image, I think it's fantastic. I love it. I love it. What is my Instagram page? It's just Liquid Lola. That's it. It's just Liquid Lola all together. 99-cent peep shows in New York closed probably because everyone is on OnlyFans. It's true. Like, there are no strippers. Like, right now, the whole strip club thing doesn't exist because there's no, like, indoor dining. There's none of that. So, like, all the strippers had to go somewhere. I think they're on OnlyFans. That's what I think. You don't know how you'd feel if you ever came across someone on there, you know, in real life. I don't know. Like, I know my cousin has an OnlyFans page. It doesn't bother me because she was like a stripper before that. So she's kind of part of that, you know, whole thing. So it's not that bad. But like my mom will call me and be like, oh my gosh, did you see what she posted today? And I'm like, why are you looking at it? It's not for you. Like, stop looking. It's not for you. Like, don't be shocked and appalled. If you're going to be shocked and appalled every time you look at her page, then don't look, because it's not for you at all. I just don't know why she's putting that out there. Well, she's getting paid. That's why she's putting it out there. 3 Pro 3D printer. I don't need a 3D printer though. I don't need a 3D printer. I need a PS5. I don't need a 3D printer. You've stopped underestimating how low people will go for a few bucks. But is it going low though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the conversation. It's like, is it really going low? I don't know that it's going low. That's the difference. Like, I don't know that it's going low. I look at it as somebody is managing their own content. Someone is managing their own body. They're, you don't have to get approval. You don't have to try and make sure that they put pictures up of you that are in the best light. You know, you don't have to sign agreements. You don't have to try and ask for whatever, you know, like, you just own your own shit. That's the thing that I think is fantastic. That's why I think, like, this whole medium, this, Instagram, OnlyFans, Patreon, all of this stuff, I think ultimately is a good thing, because you are finding your audience, you're selling directly to your audience, and you're managing how your content, i.e. you and or your body, depending on what it is you're selling, you're the one who is dictating how you're seen. So if you want to make sure that your light is right, if you want to make sure that those photos are edited, if you want to make sure that you don't post this picture because you like this picture better, you have that power as the person who is putting out your own content, versus going to someone, i.e. a man, and, you know, posing and having your picture taken and doing all that stuff, and then trying to, after the fact, control what they put out of you. That's the thing that people get wrong. That's the thing that people get wrong. I gotta check my DMs. Hold on. But that's the thing that people get wrong. You know, it's like, you want to go to somebody and get them to put you on or whatever. But then when they put you on, now you're like, oh, I wish they hadn't posted that picture. Or, oh, am I getting paid for this? Oh, you didn't pay me for this. Oh, you didn't. Well, you didn't agree to that. You didn't sign up for it. So you screwed up. I can't listen to this. Hold on. You are not. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold up. Wait. Wait. Why did it get blocked? I don't think that got blocked. I don't know why that got blocked. That's really weird. That is very strange. I don't know why that got blocked. I don't have any restrictions or anything. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That is very strange. I don't know what that's about, Wycombe. But thank you for trying. That's very strange, though. I don't know what's up with that. YouTube blocked. I don't know why. YouTube did not block that. I don't know what is up with that. Social media is tough. Too many intangibles. So money over morals. No, I don't think that it's money over morals. No, you're missing my point. I don't think that it's money over morals. I think that each individual person sets what their morals are. That's the difference. Like, my morals are different than, like, even say my cousin's morals. Like, you know, there's certain things that she's doing that I wouldn't necessarily do because that's not me. Like, that's not me. So it's not money over morals. It's money at your morals, really. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. Aw, thank you, Wycombe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wycombe. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. But no, everybody's morals. Thank you, Wycombe. Thank you. Everybody's morals are different, and that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Ashley Larry. People's morals are different. Like, you know this. You know, you have people in your life. There's shit that you would do that people that you know would not do. That's just what it is. So it's not money over morals. It's never money over morals. It's never that. Well, sometimes it is, because people can be enticed to do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do for money. That I do agree with. But when you're in control of your own thing, I think that there's more room for money over morals when you're dealing with situations like porn or even like financial stuff. Even financial stuff, you know, like if you would throw a family out on the street for not paying you rent, but you can afford to let them slide another month. To me, that's money over morals, because to me, you should let that family live for another month to see if they can get themselves together before you decide to throw them out on the street, before you decide to hit them with the eviction notice when you already know that your pockets are full. To me, that's money over morals. A woman twerking, getting naked, wearing small things or whatever for money that's going into her own pocket, she's managing her morals. She's managing her money through what she's willing to do. And I think that's okay. Versus a man telling you, hey, you need to strip down. You need to do XYZ to get this money for me. No, she's managing herself. So that's the difference. And I think that's what's really empowering women right now. You know, people want to put us down and say, you know, oh, you're a titty streamer, you're this, you're that. That's messed up to me. And that's the very judgmental thing that I don't like about this culture and like the gamer culture thing that I don't like. Because you'll sit there and you'll watch a woman in a video game, big old boobs, bouncing in a video game, this virtual girl, but then somebody comes online and they want to stream something, or they want to stream a game, or they just want to sit here and talk, and people want to be insulting or say that someone has no morals because their skirt is too short or because their blouse is too low cut. I call bullshit on that, and that's what I don't like, because I'm like, women are trying to do it for ourselves. Like, we're out here trying to do it for ourselves. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Money guides as some people's morals. I do agree with that to an extent, Chris. But again, if money guides as your morals, you still know what your limits are, if you have any. So someone else's limits, what they're willing to do for money, is going to be different necessarily than mine. You got people on the internet getting naked for free. Let's just be real about it. Let's just be real. Y'all have some people that y'all are following right now on your Instagram accounts that are damn near naked on their Instagram accounts, shaking ass every single day, that y'all are following, and y'all are giving those likes and all of that for free. So what is the difference between that for free and someone doing that same exact thing and getting paid for it? To me, it's one person's being smarter than the other person. That's the way I see it. Because one person's getting paid for it, the other person's just giving it away for free. Oh, you sent the sticker, so it allowed you to send a sticker. Okay. It's a good talking point. If it was a girl you had a crush on back in the day, you'd be like, do I look? Do I not? You would look. You would absolutely look. You would absolutely look. For $1 million, a lot of people would do a lot of things. Just know that. That is true. That is true. And that's where if it's worth it comes into play. Like, is it worth it to you? That's when that comes into play. That was, what was that? There was a movie. I can't remember the movie. It was like a movie in the 80s or whatever, or 90s. And Indecent Proposal. And this guy, I can't remember who was in the movie. It was like some famous people or whatever. But this guy wanted to sleep with this other guy's wife for $1 million. And it was like $1 million. Like, I will give you $1 million to sleep with your wife. And like, that was it. It was the indecent proposal or whatever. And this couple had to discuss it and see like if that was something that they were willing to do as a couple. And it caused all sorts of problems or whatever. But like, that's the thing. I think that everybody does have a price to an extent. There are certain people that will never cross a line. Some people will never ever cross a line, for sure. But yeah, you know, I think that certain other people do have a price. Like Wycombe is saying, $1 million, people do a lot of things for $1 million. You grew up with strong women, never been an issue. You were taught a moral isn't purchased, values can be. But what's the difference though? What's the difference? What's the difference? It's the same thing. Depends on price. People do anything for the right price. Too many judgmental people. Me included. Interesting. I like that. When someone out here struggling, I can't talk down to them trying to survive. And that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Like, you know, the same people who would be judgmental are the same people who are not willing to extend a helping hand, or who are not willing to talk to you about your business endeavor or whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a market for everything. We know that just in the gaming community and all the different types of video games that you can play. You know, there are games that are RPGs. There are games that are just shooters. There are games that are third person. There are adventure games. There are movie type games. You know, like there's something for everybody, and that goes beyond gaming. That goes for everything. There's something for everyone. That includes porn. That includes OnlyFans pages. That includes Patreon. People will spend money to see somebody draw boobs all day long. Like an artist. Like, there are artists that have their Patreon pages and they'll draw like suggestive pictures and stuff. They're not in the pictures, but they'll draw these pictures and people will pay them like each month to be able to look at that stuff. I don't see anything wrong with any of it, honestly. As long as you're not like hurting someone. As long as you're not hurting someone, you know, as long as you're not like exploiting someone who is not trying to be exploited, like that's when it's wrong to me. But if you are in control of yourself and what you're putting out there, do you. And if people want to pay you for it, all the best. That's the way I see it. Hey, Nahum. Some people would kill for money as well. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's where you get to where it's like, okay, that's not okay. Like, that's not okay. Like, I'm not saying anything goes. Let me just be clear about that. I'm not saying that anything goes. I'm saying that there are levels, and as long as you're not hurting someone with your choice, as long as you're not hurting someone, and to me, like, hurting someone is like taking your boyfriend's nudes and splashing them on the internet and getting paid for them. That's hurting someone. He didn't consent to that. That's not okay. You know, you know, so the woman had no say. I'm saying if someone has a say in what they're doing, not where you took some pictures and now they've leaked onto the internet. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you being in control of your own thing, whatever it is. You being in control of your own thing. That's what I'm talking about. What? Your butt's so hairy it looks like you sat on a squirrel. Nobody wants to see you naked. They might though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Some people might. There's a market for everything. There's a market for everything. That's all I'm saying. There's a market for everything. So they might be into that. Values are held to high standards. Morals are unwavering. I look at values and morals as synonymous. I look at them as pretty synonymous. Like, my morals won't allow me to twerk bare ass on a camera. My morals will not allow me to do that. And I value myself and my image enough to not do that. To me, that goes hand in hand. It's the same thing. That's part of my values. Part of my values is that I don't want to be seen in that light. So that's why I don't do that. I also think, though, that your morals and your values can change depending on what happens to you. Like, people change. Like, there are things that I wouldn't have done when I was 18 that I would do now, and vice versa. There are things that I would never do now that I probably did do when I was 18. You know? A lot of people actually want power over a certain person or just everybody. Money is a means, but it doesn't always work. Right. And that's where you get into the money and the morals situation. The morals and the values situation. But, you know, people do find themselves backed into a corner, and they do find themselves where they're wanting or where they're needing something. And so now it's like, okay, I need to pay my rent. I need to pay my car note. I need to put food on the table. And so then that is something that causes those things to shift. It's a sliding scale. So now something where you might have been way up here before, your circumstances have changed. So you may have some wiggle room. You may be willing to do something else to get what you want as a means to an end. And again, once you start talking about judgment, I don't think it's anybody's place to really judge. People would do anything for those PS5s. People would not do anything for those PS5s. And those scalpers can kiss my ass, because I'm not paying those scalpers prices for a PS5. I would not do anything for a PS5. People do like all kinds of things, though, yes. Check your DM one more time and show it to the stream. All right, hold on. Let me see what I got in here. Oh, wait, it says the video is unavailable. Oh, I gotta follow you? Hold up. I thought, why am I not? You only have 2 followers. Did you just make this account? How do you only have 2 followers? I can't show it. All right, I just followed you. You have to allow it for me to see it, because it won't allow me to, I had to request to follow you. Why are you in the dark? Why are you like... Wait, what is this? I can't put it... How do I put it on? I don't know how to put it on the thing. Wait. I don't think they'll be able to see this. Wait, hold on. That's money. You can't really see it because I can't like show it to you. He's just dropping money. He's dropping money. He's dropping hundreds. Dropping honeys. Only one way to do it. You can't really see it though. I'm sorry. I don't know how to get it on the computer, but you've achieved a good level of respect from all the years you stream, handling people and trolls well. Aw. Well, thank you, Bosk. Thank you. And yeah, earn some interest on that. Wycam, you need to get some interest on that. Put that in a savings account. Exactly. You better earn your coins. Get that interest working for you. You ready for the next episode of WandaVision? I am too. Like, I've gotten into some really interesting debates about WandaVision, and like its purpose, the purpose of WandaVision, and how they're presenting the story, and how it's not necessarily for everyone. You know? You have more money than you need. No wonder you're paying those scalper prices for the PS5, because you baller status. That's why you paying the $1,200 for that PS5. You're in the WandaVision sucks category. Really? I'm enjoying it. And I feel like the people who are saying that WandaVision sucks are people, I feel like y'all aren't getting it. That's how I feel about it. I was skeptical about WandaVision at first. Like, I didn't care about it at all. I don't even care about Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and Vision as a couple at all. You need to watch WandaVision and catch up on the Oh my gosh, you haven't finished The Mandalorian? Hold up. You haven't finished The Mandalorian? Chris, why are you here? You have to finish how are you not spoiled? Are you spoiled already? How have you not watched this last season of The Mandalorian? I cannot. That gives me like nervous stomach. I can't believe you haven't watched it. You have got to finish The Mandalorian. Like, that's first priority. WandaVision can wait. You have got to finish Mandalorian. Like, you have to finish it. Marvel TV is sus. It is not. This is their first Marvel TV show that they put out. I'm actually here for it. So I'm just saying, you like Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones. Iron Fist was trash. Iron Fist was straight trash. Luke Cage, the first season, I liked. The second season was a little for me. Like, I liked Luke Cage on Jessica Jones much better than I liked Luke Cage the TV show. You haven't finished it either? What is it that y'all are doing? Y'all have got to watch The Mandalorian. What in the world? I cannot believe y'all have not watched it. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. The Mandalorian is like legitimately the best TV show on TV and streaming services right now. Like, hands down. WandaVision, I'm enjoying for what it is. I had no expectations as far as WandaVision goes. Like, if you're going into WandaVision thinking that you're going to see just like a continuation of the Avengers or Endgame or whatever, like you're coming into WandaVision the wrong way. You have to like leave everything at the door and just enjoy it for what it is in its entirety, including the title sequences, the detail that they put into recreating these shows, including the laugh track. Like, you have to accept it for what it is and be willing to let them tell you the story the way they want you to tell the story. If you're going to go into it and have like all these preconceived notions and have these thoughts about what you want to see and what you should be seeing, then I think you're going to like be very disappointed in WandaVision. That's all I'm saying. I'm biased with that creepy ass alien in the corner. He's not an alien. Oh yeah, no, he's not. He's not an alien though. He's not an alien. He's Grogu. You've had some interesting talk about it. You're surprised you like it as much as you do because you didn't have any interest. Me too, average collector. Oh my gosh, me too. That was some of my conversations that I've had. I'm like, I didn't give a shit about Wanda and Vision and for me, their relationship has always been weird because Vision is a friggin', he's not real. Vision is like a robot. So, like, to me, their relationship was always a little weird and a little off-putting. And they're the two characters in the Avengers that they're, like, literally the most powerful. And they're also the two characters I care the least about in the Avengers movies. So, for them to put them in this scenario that they're in right now, and getting to know them and getting to like them as a couple, I'm kind of digging it. I'm like, I didn't give a shit about Wanda or Vision. Like, I didn't care about them at all. You know, to me, I would rather see a story of like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, like her and her brother. Like, I'd rather see something like that, like from back in the day. Like that's something I would rather see. But the way they're presenting this and the way that they're doing it, to me, with these little clues and these little nuggets that they're giving us, because we know that this is not right. Like, the scenario that they put them in, Wanda and Vision, the scenario that they're in, their life, we know it's not right from the beginning. And so we're operating from that premise of, we know this isn't right. And so I've had conversations with people where they're like, well, it's all fake, so it doesn't matter. And I'm like, no, it's not that it's all fake and it doesn't matter. Like, I feel like you're missing the point. You're missing the point. So, it's not on Hulu. It's on Disney Plus, Wycombe. You got the dollars. You better get that Disney subscription. You got the funds. You got the funds. You better drop some money on that Disney Plus. No, it's not on Hulu. It's Disney Plus. I don't know. Hulu is owned by Disney, so maybe you have it if you have Hulu. I'm not sure. Exactly, Tetsuya. Exactly. So there's a reason why all of this is happening to them. And so we just have to stick it out and enjoy what it is that they're presenting as they're presenting it. That's the way I look at it. Like, I'm getting enjoyment out of the show as it is. WandaVision. I'm getting enjoyment out of it as it is. But I'm also waiting for the reveal and looking forward to the reveal in whatever way they want to present it to me. That's all I'm saying. And why are you not watching the Marvel movies, Chris? What is that about? Don't make you watch it for the movies? You should have watched all those movies anyway. Why are you not watching the Marvel movies? The Marvel movies are the best. They are the best. And the interesting thing about Wanda and about Scarlet Witch is that, okay, I'm getting ready to go down a rabbit hole a little bit here. But just to talk about the rights of the characters, you were barely able to secure a PS5 this past November. I still have not secured one, Nahum. Netflix Daredevil show was fantastic. You have the outfits from it? What kind of outfits you got? Half of WandaVision was the credits. What's wrong with the credits, though? That's what I'm saying. You have to watch all of it. You have to watch all of it. The beginning, the title screens, the credits, the end credits. You have to watch all of it to take it in as its entirety. I'm loving it for that reason, because they have a little something everywhere for you. You don't need to skip the beginning intro title screens. You don't skip those, and you don't skip the credits at the end. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're doing something unique and different, and I think if people just write it off as like, oh, this is all bullshit, then you're kind of missing the point. See you later, boss. Thank you again for the Ahsoka information. I will look it up. I'll let you know if I have any questions or whatever. But it's good to see you. Very good to see you. You're tired of Disney trying to stretch out these 30-minute episodes week to week. I don't mind it. And you also have the option, Herschel, you have the option of waiting. Like, we can binge watch shows. So if you don't want to sit through all of it, You can just wait. Go watch something else. Go watch something else until they're done and then go back and watch everything. But you can't because you want to see it. You want to see what's going to happen week to week. You don't want to get spoiled. And to me, that is a good show. Love it or hate it, that's a good show. The interesting thing about Scarlet Witch, though, is that Scarlet Witch is owned by Marvel Studios. Owned by Marvel Studios, it's owned by Disney. Quicksilver, her brother, if you'll remember, he was in the X-Men movies. Quicksilver is owned by Fox. So there's always, you haven't been able to get like the whole twin thing because Quicksilver is owned by Fox and Scarlet Witch was owned by Disney. So they've been like separated. So they haven't been able to really have a proper Quicksilver in the movies, in the Marvel movies, for that reason. They had him in that Iron Man movie, which was my least favorite Iron Man movie, The Age of Ultron. They had him in there, but they didn't really talk about it. It was like really weird and kind of strange or whatever. So it would be nice if they could actually do like a proper Quicksilver, like calling him Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. That would be cool. You have pics on your Twitter. Oh, okay. All right. I'll have to check it out. You don't need the shows to fill in movie details. You're not trying to watch any more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. Don't be hating on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. WandaVision is a totally separate thing. It's not... Clearly there are going to be some tie-ins, but it's its own experience, and it's worth experiencing to me. I don't think that anybody should just write off WandaVision as annoying and it's bewitched or whatever. First season of The Punisher. I love The Punisher. First off, I love that actor. He had some great scenes in Daredevil that I loved. Shane. He'll always be Shane to me from The Walking Dead. Wait till Disney goes ham on Star Wars. They're already going ham on Star Wars. What are you talking about? They're already going ham. You're still paying for those weeks you didn't watch, though. I can't. Herschel. There's other stuff you can watch on there. Oh my gosh. Disney owns Fox now, though. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be interesting to see now that they own everything. It'll be interesting to see like what they do with these characters that they didn't have rights for before. So I'm very excited to see them do like a proper Scarlet Witch and her brother. If they can manage that would be cool to me. If you can do like a proper, like, let's call him Quicksilver. Let's call him exactly who he is. Let's not skirt around this, this character that can move fast or whatever. Let's not skirt around it. Let's just call them who they are. So I'm very excited about that, to see like really where they go with the melding of all of these properties. It'll be really cool. What one is the best to watch now, Mandalorian or the one with the red guy? What do you mean the one with the red guy? What red guy? Have you seen the first season of Mandalorian? You have to start it from the beginning. Like, if you start Mandalorian from the beginning, like season 1, you are going to gobble that shit up. You're going to eat it. You're going to just eat it all up like cake. Like, it's so good. So start with the first season of Mandalorian and then just watch it. I don't know what you mean by the red guy, though. 5,000%. We need a new X-Men movie done right. Absolutely. The Phoenix, whatever that Phoenix bullshit was that they did, I couldn't even, like, that movie was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Oh, it was terrible. They messed those X-Men movies up so bad. Age of Apocalypse, hot garbage. So, I haven't seen the New Mutants yet. I need to see that. You love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is over, though. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is done. You're not getting any more of that. So, you need to move on to something else. It is not going to get worse with Star Wars. Are you kidding me? Right now? It is absolutely not going to get worse. Yeah, my Twitter is liquid_Lola. Which one is the best? I don't know what you mean by the red guy, though. I know you say which one is the best, but I don't know. Oh, WandaVision. Oh, you're talking about WandaVision. No, Mandalorian. Mandalorian. Not WandaVision. I'm talking about WandaVision because that's what's out right now. You're talking about Vision, the red guy. No. Watch Mandalorian. If you've not watched The Mandalorian, watch Mandalorian. Like, I cannot recommend that enough. Watch Mandalorian season 1. Watch Mandalorian season 2. Like, watch all of it. Watch everything you can on The Mandalorian. WandaVision is cute. It's something that's on right now. It's definitely worth a watch if you want to be like part of the conversation. But as far as the better show, Mandalorian, like hands down, Mandalorian. That movie hurt your heart. It was. Yeah, Rosario Dawson. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to have Winnie the Pooh swinging lightsabers. I cannot. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Average Collector. I'm like not that active on Twitter, honestly. But if you send me a message on there, like at me, so I'll go look at your page. Because I'm really curious about those costumes from Daredevil. So please at me and I'll look at it. I'll see it for sure. I'll hit you back. Rosario Dawson she's great. She's great. Pooh versus Darth Maul. I'm actually there too for that. Oh my gosh, y'all. Your money's on Pooh. Like him, spot me, man. Oh my gosh, y'all are a mess. But I am getting off of here for today because I feel like I've talked enough and I'm starting to get hungry. I need to make some food and stuff for dinner. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the donation. The donations. I will be back on Tuesday. I always say I might do something on the weekend, but it's been too cold to do anything. Like stuff on the weekend I like to do if I'm going to be like out and about, but I haven't been anywhere, so. But good. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks, Ashley Larry. Oh, thank you, Trevorn. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, and thank you for the input and all of that. Later, guys. I will see y'all next week. I'll be back Tuesday evening for sure. But until next time, I will see y'all later. Y'all be safe over the weekend if I don't talk to you. Peace. Live long and prosper. I can't really do it. Oh, yeah, there you go. I can't. Can I do it with my right hand? Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. I'm better with my left hand with this. You're going to ATL this weekend. Really? Be safe. I don't think people should be traveling right now. Y'all shouldn't be traveling. Wear your mask. Wear 2 masks. Wear 3 masks. Be careful. Be careful. But it's good seeing you guys. Thank you, Tetsuya. Thank you, Herschel. Thank you, Trevorn, Chris, Big Will, Ashley Larry, Average Collector, Wycam, everybody else was in here today. Herschel, it's good seeing you guys. And I will see y'all next week. So enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Be careful. Okay. Get a Gucci face shield. I can't. Y'all are a mess.